Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Sheik Gumi has been in the news, always, according to him, is mediating between the armed bandits and the Nigerians that are being kidnapped. Parents of Nigerians are being kidnapped. You begin to wonder, are we now negotiating with bandits? How come in the southeast, IPOB don't even, it's non negotiable, they squash if they need to? But when it comes to the issue of Fulani Herdsmen, even the aerial view of trying to lock that location and do the needful by eradicating them once and for all because they're actually social menaces. No one have even deemed it fit to do such. Instead, they're saying negotiate with them, keep releasing money. It becomes a sector that is bringing so much money. Right now, the parents of the students that were kidnapped in Kaduna have started opening up on so many things that the kind of the negotiation and agreement they have with Sheik Gumi before they came public. And now they're telling Nigerians what went down. This is a very serious issue. Nigerians and security operatives need to look into this matter very seriously. But before going to the news proper, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the mother of one of the students who was kidnapped at the College of Forestry and Mechanization in Afaka Igape local government area in Kaduna State has spoken about her attempt to secure the release of her child. Recall that sometimes in March, about 39 students were taken by armed bandits in the institution. Since the days followed, the kidnapped, the parents have since days followed the kidnapped, the parents have made all effort to secure their release, and it has been to no avail, which is why they are calling the government to come to their aid. 10 students have been released, which means that 29 are still in custody of the criminals. Earlier today, there was a protest in Abuja, that's yesterday rather, there was a protest in Abuja by the families, the friends and loved ones of the other ones that are still in custody of the bandits. Speaking in a video that was published, one of the parents narrated the effort that have been put towards securing the release of the children. According to her, they have been to a series of meetings as they try to get their children's freedom. She recalls that when his cleric Sheik Gumi introduced them to one Ahmed, who in turn invited a Fulani man for talks. After a discussion with the man, they were able to put together the sum of 800,000 naira to give the man. They were shocked when he told them that the money was just for his transfer before leaving. My God. On hearing that, she started crying and told him that she was just a widow, but still he showed no care. Another mother revealed that all her conversations with the kidnappers have only led her to realize that they want to negotiate with the government alone. They kept telling her to cry out to the government and tell them to pay the 500 million naira ransom they're demanding. My God. My God. The whole essence of this kidnap and threats to kill them, it seems, is geared towards getting the government to negotiate. But Kaduna State Governor Nessa Erufa has maintained his stand that he's not going to negotiate with criminals. While some have stood with him, others criticize his resolve. Whoa, well, should the government, so people are wondering, should the government negotiate and all that? A lot of things have gone down. But let's quickly hear what one or two Nigerians are saying there. Let's look at this very critically. This one here is saying, why Gumi is moving freely in this country? I'm wonder. Somebody's asking, why is Sheik Gumi moving freely in this country? Nobody. I could still remember Abudaya Malafia, the ex-deputy CBN governor, former deputy CBN governor. He didn't even say 1/15th of what Sheik Gumi have said. They all came for him. Security agencies came for him, saying that he's trying to set the country on fire and all that. Sheik Gumi keeps going up and down very freely, negotiating with bandits who have kidnapped, negotiating with bandits who have killed, telling and even going as far as being bold, granted interviews, saying the government should pay. That's just doing us a favor in negotiating with bandits who are held back. And the more you pay, the more they kidnap more students. And I still wonder, like so many Nigerians, so many politicians are wondering, they're moving down from leaving the north that is ravaging. I'm talking about the north where bandits are now having a field day. I think somewhere in Zamfara thereabouts some time ago, a month or thereabouts, where the bandits had to negotiate. The community members, indigenous, had to negotiate with bandits. They had to buy them vehicles. They had to buy them motorcycle bikes, worth over 500,000 naira, and they had to promise. They went into a deal of giving them 20 million naira, so that at least they will have peace of mind in the community. And I asked the question: now we have a state, we are a sovereign country, and bandits are collecting tax from the people. Yet the people still pay tax to the government, and we say we have chief security officers who are who are the governors of the state. And there's a rule, one of the tenets of democracy, and one of the rules of being an elected officer is to protect both life and property. None you have successfully done, and you still mandate people to pay tax. You mandate them, they pay tax to you, they still pay tax to the bandits. Are they slaves in their own country? Have they become criminals? Have they become slaves in their own country, where bandits will now begin to tell you, if you do not, give us our own portion of our money, that farmland you just planted, it will not allow you to harvest. And we have, yes, we supposedly as a nation have security agencies. They don't even go that route. Several, you've seen what they've done, what they've been doing to our soldiers. Soldiers have been trying, honestly. Our soldiers, I must say big ups to them, but they still need to do more. More needs to be done. And I think they should concentrate one at a time. Go to the north, concentrate one at a time. Why are they still working freely? Why do we still have bandits still working? Why do we still have Fulani herdsmen having free time, daring to tell the government to negotiate openly, and they're not hiding it all? And we have somebody like Sheik Gumi who knows their location, and nobody has deemed it fit to follow Sheik Gumi to the location of this bandit and do the needful. When it comes to the issue of bandits and Fulani herdsmen, we will now remember that we have what we call human rights. Right to life comes in. But people have not even done 1/15 of what they have done. And they try to shut you up from talking. The way Nigeria is going, it's obvious. The ethnicity card that is being played is glaring. Everyone is seeing it. Even the blind can see it. For how long are we going to continue like this? That is what is shouting. That's what is giving room and energy and catalysm to agitations. Sometimes you begin to say no, they shouldn't agitate, but when you begin to hear things like this, you wonder if what you are saying is right at all. Why shouldn't they agitate? If there seems to be marginalization, it's also glaring. Why don't you do the needful? Boko Haram have been in existence for more than a decade now. More than a decade. Herdsmen have followed suit, making demands that are so unreasonable, and nobody have deemed it fit to do the needful. But let's see how this plays out. Sheik Gumi is in the picture, and this time around is the one negotiating, telling parents to do the needful. And even they just can imagine they're able to get the Fulanis who are holding their children to come outside and negotiate. And there was no security personnel who could have held them there and insist that they should take them to location of the kidnapped students so that they can at least release them. Nigeria, it is well. Oh. Let's put in that conversation. What's to take?